Hey guys, this is a League Retired Evil. I am doing an update video. Well, not much of an update, more like a small personal promotional video for my artwork for my small business called The Violet Pen. You see, I still don't have my digital tablet, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop doing commissions. So, traditional artwork, in my case, is like doing sketch work, paint, ink, all on like pads of paper, or in this case, mat board. Now, what mat board is, for those of you who don't know, it's a thick, cold pressed material that's way thicker than the piece of paper, and it's, well, I wouldn't want to break that like by force, but it's at least more manageable to withstand bendable conditions than the piece of regular paper. So, all floppy. So traditional commissions that I will do, and I will post the link to the chart below, is ink or marker, sketchwork, and the stuff that I rarely do is paint, like acrylic or watercolor, or a mixture of both. I keep saying a lot, I don't know why. But I also do mixed media, which is a little so-and-so, but that's okay. I don't do much for adding a bit of extra material into each of the pieces. It gives it more depth if I can't actually fix it. Why did I sound it like that? Anyways, the sizes are 5x7, 8x11, 11x14, and the biggest size I could do is 16x20 inches. Now, this is the 5x7. This is the smallest I could do for that's like sketches and markers. So, example is my little opal picture I did back in, how long ago was that? It's probably around 2015, 2016. But this happens to be one of the few works that concentrates on roughing out the draft with pencil, doing it lightly, and then going over it with ink, which is my technique for markers. This one is black and white. I also do color. The black and white and coloring does not matter. It's just the hard work I put into that gives it the set prices on the chart. The 8x10 is your usual paper size, like this one, for example. The 11x14 is the usual scroll size. Easy to describe that as best I could. And the biggest size is 16x20, and I'll show you how big it could get. These covers that I have, away from the light so it won't shine on. It's about this big, so it goes up to this size, like from head down to the waist. And it goes directly across the shoulders as well for the 16-inch. So that's my biggest size for artwork. Sketches, I do realistic sketches. For example, I do animal portraits. I've done at least one or two of those. I have done the Star Wars 16x20 inch back in 2015. I also have done the picture of Bill from Beauty and the Beast in the 2017 movie. You'll be able to find it in the chart in the description. The 16-inch would take me a lot longer, but the payoff is just worth it. Markers and inks are the lower set class of work that I do, which is more easier and it doesn't take too much of my time. However, it doesn't mean that mistakes will not be made, but I guarantee you there won't be many mistakes. I won't disappoint. The sketches are like in between the ink and paint, it takes a lot of concentration to perfect the contrasting and the grayscaling. And for the paint, it's my personal favorite, and I rarely do it, but definitely love doing it. I do a technique called color by numbers, which is just like how it says. I just trace out the differences between contrast and brightness, coloring, the illumination of the object or person, transfer it onto the matte board canvas, and then figure out where the darkest and lightest go. And it's the same thing I did with the sketching. Just makes more sense. And that's how I've been doing it back in college, based on my favorite art teachers that helped me make it possible. But if you're not interested in those, no fret. I still got like physical prints of the Toon copies and some of the realistic pictures I've made back in the day. The only sizes I got are the 5x7s and the 8x11s. However, I still got the original pictures here, like my personal favorite, C3PO, which is a combination I did for spray paint and actual paint for the body. Let me see if I can take this out carefully. Why did it have to be typed down like that? Well, let me see if I can put it away from the light. So there's a contrast in the gold. Did the purple in the background to contrast it with the yellow for complementary colors, and radiated to a black vignette or vignette. However you describe it. I wasn't told how it's spelled out, but you know what I mean. So there's that. I also have the Beauty and the Beast picture as mentioned. This is the 8x10. The price for this one is $50. I've worked so hard on this, and I personally love how I did so much to improve in my sketching compared to the college years. I'll have to show you my crappy pictures of it when I upload them on DA. But yeah, this is $50. The C3PO is $45. I'll have to post it up on a new chart when I get the chance. But yep, that's as far as I can say. To see the previews of the prints that are available, you can always look on the Violet Pen Business Gallery in my DA page. I'll put that link in the description below as well. And if you have any further questions, let me know. DM me, comment below and ask what set prices are there, and yada yada yada. I'll answer to the best of my ability as possible. So until then, sleep well, my millennials. Stay safe. Bye.